Alright, welcome everyone to part 2 of this stream because the last one was just a whirlwind of just crap. So now that everything's working properly, after 2 hours later, after giving myself a 2 hour space, okay, I have everything. I'm ready to go. Let me copy this in. And I'm prepared this time. Hello, Devin. um, God, I cannot type today. What is wrong with me? Shift. Alright. Teleport and slap. Alright, that's been taken care of. Now I can get this on Twitter. What the frick is Anime Planet? Okay, we're gonna... Wait, I'm gonna look at that first. What is this? Oh, okay. Can I watch it? I guess not. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by something. Um, uh, yeah, I think this is just... Yeah, I'm gonna keep this site in mind because it looks useful. Alright, let me get... Jesus. Someone is making loud noises outside my room. Stop it. God, I wish I'd get... I've been getting notifications from an old tweet I made months ago. Or no, it's a reply, and everyone's replying to this one person that replied under this tweet, and it's so annoying. I don't want notifications from that, please. Thank you. And teleport and slap. Okay, we're good now. Everything's good, everything's good, everything's up and running. We are ready to function normally. Oh, I already had my thing up. Oh well. Well, I don't care. Let's get this timer up. Alright. Let me get this up while I'm at it. Cause that's just how I roll. Where's my timer? I need my timer up. Frick my life. The last stream was just a crap show. Everything was malfunctioning and my computers weren't working. I just had to like stop Because I was getting so pissed. So, let's just get this over with. This probably won't be a long stream. Uh, considering, the setbacks. Let's go with this a snowflake timer, because it's snowing outside my house tonight, and it's beautiful. Oh no, this timer has music. Oh well, I'm gonna mute the mic anyway. Uh, oh, hello there. Hello there, Dal. I think this is the first. Actually, no, this isn't the first time I think I've seen you on my channel. Maybe it is, but correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I've seen your name before in my streams. Alright. So, what's everyone doing this evening? Computers like to be crazy sometimes. Tell me about it. My computers hate me. Probably because I have old ones. And I need to replace them with new ones. Jesus. Thought that my Discord just scared me. Hmm. Mm. And someone sent me a message. I have to reply. This will only take but a second, guys. Um. Alright, there we go. Um. Okay, not the first, but first in a long time. Oh, okay. Hey, Dio. Glad you to see you here. I'm playing Breakfast on Xbox. That sounds cool. You can play that and listen to this at the same time. That's, uh, my brother does the one of them. He watches videos while he plays games, which is a little nuts, but I mean, I've been guilty of doing that like a few times, but I don't like to do that unless it's like a very chill game. If it's a very story-driven game, I will not listen to anything else because I want to focus on what I'm doing. Alright, so what is everyone up to this evening? I tried to stream earlier and everything's like I said, everything was malfunctioning, so I took like a 2-hour breather just to like chill and whatnot because I was getting so pissed at everything. And so here we are. To be honest, I was just watching some epic rap battle videos. That's cool. I've heard of epic rap battles like back in the day. Does everyone remember back in the day when they were so popular? I remember like how popular they were at the time. And I never watched them because I wasn't into rap music. I still ain't, but I've heard a few rap songs. I know. Need to get back to editing. Yeah, racing games. I don't know. I feel like I would have to focus on racing games because I'm very competitive. Racing games are fun though. It's one of my favorite things to play. I feel like I was playing on my own, maybe I would listen to a video while playing. Then yeah, but if I'm playing with friends, I want to stay focused. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm gonna take this down because why the heck not? So what am I doing today? Well, I meant to do some outlining earlier, but I ended up working on a drawing, which I've already posted on my Instagram. If you're not following me on there, I'm gonna show it to you here. But I finished it today, and it's a drawing of my two main characters from my fantasy novel that I've been working on for a while, and here they are. What do you guys think? Oh God, come on. That's them. This is nope. This is Storm, and this is Cadence. And I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. I thought I would never get it colored because I wasn't too satisfied, but I ended up making it work. An interesting about thing about this piece is that if the eyelashes, I used like a ink pen to do them because I feel like they'd be a lot crisper and easier to see. So it's a bit of a mixed media. This piece is. This isn't mixed media paper. It's just normal sketch paper. But you can use what can you use on this? Uh, pencil, pen, marker, pastel, and charcoal, and that's about it. Yep. So that's that. That's what I've been. It took me almost a few hours in the whole afternoon, aside from like getting up to get food and drinks and whatnot, to do this because when I get in the zone of coloring, I get into the zone, and when I'm working on my art pieces. Uh, so yeah, that was what I did most of the day. It snowed today, which is exciting. The first snow we've had all year, really. Or all winter, I should say. I need a. I see a blue something and a red something. That's my eyesight. Okay, I'll help you. So the red something was Cadence's hair. Let me see if I can get it closer. Maybe you'll see it. The blue thing is the background. Um, Cadence is no Storm. Jesus, I'm getting them mixed up. Storm is a mix of black and gray. Right, his skin's very light gray. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to make him that color. It is fantasy after all, and he's a very fantasy character. If anyone's well, actually no, I shouldn't say part of his heritage because it's a spoiler, but he's a mix. He's a half giant and half something else, and I can't spoil what he's half because you'll find out in the novel. Alright, I'm gonna put it. It snowed here today as well. That's awesome. I knew before either in February or March we were gonna get snow. Oh, it's black hair now. I see a bit of it. The faces too. Yeah. Yeah, this camera's not doing the picture justice. It looks better in person. I mean, usually artwork pieces are, but who knows? This piece was a bit challenging for me because I'm out of practice, or not out of practice. I'm more of like I need to improve on drawing profile views. I'm more used to doing like front or like angle view. So I mean, I'm good at drawing women in a profile view, but men, it's a little bit hard. I'm better at drawing men. I am improving though. I actually have a drawing somewhere that of a where I was drawing a guy, and I think it turned out pretty well. Um, where on earth is it? Here it is. Ignore this head, but this guy right here. I was looking at a reference and I drew this guy. And I liked how he turned out. There's no color in it, it's just black and white, so or just pencil, so let me try and get as close as possibly get so you guys can see the good details. There we go. Yeah. I want to film a sketchbook tour of this thing at some point. I used to hate this sketchbook because I didn't like the paper, but the more I've gotten better at art, I like this sketchbook, and it's a very inexpensive one. You can get this at Walmart for like 14 or 13 bucks. And I want to get another one because I'm down to like only a few pages left to use, and I don't want to use my really big Canson Mixed Media sketchbook unless it's for like big important pieces. The most hilarious thing is blind person joins the stream. Host shows a nice drawing. Oh, I'm sorry. It must be hard for you I know it's hard for you to see, but at least you try. And I'll do my best to make it easier for you to try and see it or something. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Forget I said that. Just say that I'm sorry that it's hard for you to see normally. Alright, I got the sketchbook tours are cool when it's not a live video. I can pause and rewind and use Magpie. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, once this one's filled, I'll definitely film one. Although not all the sketches are complete and or drawings are complete and whatnot, but you know, that's just the way things happen sometimes. And not everything is like, perfect. But yeah, I love sketchbook tours. I watch them a lot sometimes. One of my favorite artists I watch on YouTube, her name is Gel Arts. I love watching her draw because she uses all kinds of medias and it makes me want to try all the different types of art styles and using different materials. Or even trying mixed media, like using markers with pencils or paint with pens and whatnot. You see what I mean? Alright, I need some water. My mouth is getting dry. Okay, we got 17 minutes, so I think at like maybe 20 at the 20-minute mark we'll start the first sprint because I actually do need to get a move on with this freaking outline. I am I'm very happy with where I'm going because I feel like I'm going forward. And I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Okay, I think I remember now, but I'm gonna try and word it as best I can. I'm bad with words and explaining things, guys. Fun fact about me. Uh, I'm happy where it's going, and I feel like I'm comfortable with how it's going to end up. I mean, I know how it's going to end, but I like how now getting to where I know what I want to happen next from the moments I'm at, if that makes any sense. I hope what I said makes sense, because I feel like everything I say doesn't make sense, and I just feel like I'm spouting words, which is something I don't want to do. Okay. I'm grabbing my outline so I can show you guys my progress. I'm nearly at 10 chapters. That's how far I am, and I feel like I'm like a quarter way through my outline. I don't know how long my book is gonna be. I know I want it at least under 50, because I know it's not gonna be that long. And this novel, by the way, is gonna be a solo, even not a series, because even though this book is about a journey and the characters go to different places, it's a bit more plot. It's a mixture of plot and character driven, and And the book focuses a lot on the journey rather than the destination. And I don't really want it to be a whole series, even though the world they travel is very big. I'm hoping that I'm able to have a good amount of world building in just one novel and not expand it into a series. I don't know. I might have to, but I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of don't want to because I really just want it to be its own thing. And all right, so here's the outline. Where this is chapter 1 through 8. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna work on 9, and I'm really looking forward to outlining this because this is the chapter where are introduced to the main villain of the story. And her entrance is pretty interesting, and she and the main character are going to have a very interesting conversation. One that's very important. Yep. This is a Prismacolor pencil. I use Prismacolor, and I need to put it back in the coloring, or the box that it comes in is down on the floor because the box is so big for my desk. Alright, it is 20 after. We should have started by now. Ah, boy. I am a professional. Not really. Makes sense. Okay. I'm glad you understood what I was saying. Alright, let me get this banner up. And gosh, why is my mouth so dry? I don't understand. Alright. Are y'all ready to start this first sprint? We're doing 10 minutes. This is how we do it on here. And I probably won't do too many sprints considering this is late. Alright, so let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, the time is up. How did everyone do? I got one scene outlined and started on another. I'm at the scene where they finally where one of the Cadence, one of the main characters, meets the villain for the first time. Her name is Aranis. And the main villain was foreshadowed a little bit in the last, not really foreshadowed, she was kind of like, you saw a snippet of her in the last chapter, and in this one, fully introduced. Alright, I missed some comments. Let me just check real quick. Shoot. It's when you're talking, it gets dry. Yeah, good. Okay, webcam scared me for a minute. I was like, no, don't mouth. Because it malfunctioned earlier and it was so annoying. I need lip balm, that's what I need. Where's my lip balm? That'll definitely help with the keeping things moisturized. I have two in my bag over here. Let me just reach for it. Okay, that is my dentist card. It is not. There we go, we'll use this one. This one's just a cherry lip balm. It's good. Oh, it does have a brand. Family Wellness. Um, my lips are more wet. There we go. I feel a lot better. So how did you all do? Whatever you did. I don't care what you did. Just tell me what you did. Alright, I need to have more paper. I'm writing my outline on a clipboard. Usually I just do it on the desk, but I now found an old clipboard that I had, and I'm writing on it so that I can take it with me places. Like if I wanted to write in a different room or on my bed or something, because I like to do that sometimes. Come on, admit it. We all write in our beds. I know. I've seen some others do it, so don't pretend like you don't do it either. But yeah, boards, and it's very handy. Handy as heck. I don't have to drag to write on. Uh, yeah, there was something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember what I was gonna say. You know what also gets really dry for me is my hands. Where is my lotion? That's what's getting dry right now for me as well. That is not my hand cream. This is. Actually, this is. I guess this is kind of a. It is a hand cream, but it feels more like a. Feels more like hand sanitizer. Hi, Aphrodite. Propping in for a sec, but I'm heading off to bed. Alright, good night. Thank you for stopping by anyways. I greatly appreciate it. This stuff smells good, by the way. It's pomegranate and mango. It's by Avon. It's a makeup brand. Or not makeup brands. Well, it does have makeup, but it's got other stuff. It's a cosmetic brand, I should say. That's the proper word I'm looking for. I'm gonna sit it over here just in case I need it. Uh, here's a fun question for y'all. to those who are authors and also readers, have any of you picked up some books recently? Like, have you purchased any new books? Because I have purchased a few books this month, and I kind of want to share them with you. I could make a video about it, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. It's not a huge collection to warrant a video, so I'm just gonna show y'all here. Uh, yeah. And all of these, believe, I know I picked up 3 of these. These are all I got in February. Oh god, okay. I was scared for a second. I thought I ruined this somehow, but no, I didn't. But anyway, the first thing I got was the volume 6 of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess manga. A fun fact about me is I love video games, and my favorite video game of all time is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Nothing will ever take that away from me. Nothing will ever take its place because it just makes me feel good, and I love that game to pieces. So this is volume 6. I have all the other volumes as well that have come out, and I have yet to, actually I lost track of what I said. Um Oh yeah, and one thing I've noticed is that this one's a little bit shorter just from the size of the link compared to the rest of them. Some of them are usually a little bit longer than that, like this much, but this one's like the shortest so far, which is very interesting. Okay, I see some comics, so I'm gonna look them up, comments, before I show you the rest. You picked Dallas that you picked up A Girl with All the Gifts. Never heard of that. I'll have to see what that looks like. And then A Natural History of the Senses. That sounds interesting. Those are my 2 new books. I usually get ebooks. I'm planning to buy When the Time Runs Out by Elena. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last name. Hivren. I tried, but after my job in 2 weeks. Oh, that's awesome. This sounds like So recently, this one, back to what I was doing. Oh wait, Devin said you should get ebooks. I thought it was Dal. I'm sorry, Devin. I mistaked you for Dal. But yeah, this one I think I got early February. I can't remember exactly when. I don't know how, I forgot. Yeah, it was early February. It's like early February towards early January. But yeah, that's what I got early this month. This is Godlight. Can you not F with me? This is the 3rd volume of the collector's editions of the manga Fruits Basket. It was like last year I got into the manga because I was like, I want to read the manga since the anime, they're readapting the comics into, the manga into a better animated version. And they're gonna actually finish the series of the mangas complete. So I decided to pick it up so that I could read it and watch the show. And I actually really like this manga. It's so cute. That's the best word I can describe it. It's cute. And I haven't read this yet, but I've skimmed through it and I just looked through it and I'm like, oh, this is the one where season 1 ends. Because I've seen like how the old season and the current season has ended, and they've both ended the same way. Like the animes are very faithful to the mangas. So yeah, I'm looking forward to read this. I have read both volume 1 and 2, so now I can move on to this. And if you want to look for an if you're like me and you like to read cutesy romantic, because this is very romance, then I recommend this one. Um, One thing I do like, or well, there's two things. Two things I like about this manga is that the romance is a bit of a slow burn, so it's like takes its time, but still manages to be very cute. And there is a love triangle in this series, and the love triangle actually works because it doesn't treat it, in my opinion, as a love triangle. I mean, it's there, but it just doesn't treat it like it. And the two leads are very different. So yeah, that's that. I'm starting to grow my manga collection. I'm so happy about it. Next time I want to pick up I've been wanting to buy, but I've just kept putting it off for some reason. The next one, and this is I just saw this. So I was like, this looks like the cover. Cool series. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is a very short novel. This is one of the shortest books I own in terms. I mean, the shortest books I've gotten in the past are like kids' books, but this is like the first like normal or like older versions to read. Anyway, I saw this. Read the back. I was like, this looks interesting. Now I don't know if this is the first. Oh wait, this is V. I wonder if that means. I wonder if it's the V for the Roman numeral 5. Probably not. Oh wait, no. It's just the VVV for the publisher. But this I don't know if this is a short story, and if I like this, I think I will pick up the rest of the series. Because I did see another one that was next to it. It was like reddish pink, and I don't remember the name, but it was right next to this one, so I'm excited to read this. And look how pretty this cover is. Can we just admire how pretty this is? Although this is in the way, I wish it wasn't. But look, I like that. It's a glowing tree. I love anything that with nature that has something glowing in it. I don't know why. I like it. I'm gonna get. I have one more, but I'm gonna read these comments real quick because I missed so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so rude. Finnish surnames are unusual. I know. Oh, it's from. It's a Finnish name. That's why it was so hard. I've never heard Finnish names before. It's such a weird word. The Girl with All the Gifts is a zombie sci-fi horror. Wow, that sounds really cool. I've never read like a zombie type book before, but I'm intrigued now. Hold on, let me write this down. I need to write this down. Cause I need to read I want to check this out. I'm gonna try and find it somehow. Girl with the Gifts. The Gifts. That sounds interesting. The History of Senses book is a sort of memoir. Okay. I'm not sure. Gotta read it. And Elaine is a kind of thriller. Is a kind of thriller slash dystopian from what I got from the blurb. Oh, okay. See, even Dal thinks it's a beautiful cover. Yes. I agree. Alright, let me get to the last one and then we can move on to another sprint. Now, this one I've been wanting since I've heard about it, and it is called The Beautiful. Now, this is a. I don't know how to describe it honestly because I barely know anything about it. But all I know is that it's a historical it does have some historical fiction element in which this book takes place in 1872 New Orleans, and it's about a French dressmaker who comes to New Orleans, and there's vampires involved. That's all I know. And there's a mystery about I guess vampires going around hurting people. I don't know. That's that's the one part I'm a little confused about or don't know about. But I like I'm interested in this. I actually went in one day and did like a brief reading of like the first two chapters, and I'm hooked. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. So I think vampires might be if this book is good, which I saw the reviews. It seems to be positive. So if it's good, maybe vampire books will make a comeback, especially in YA, maybe. Um, which is funny because one of my when I first found out about this book, one of my projects of novels that I have planned is a vampire novel. Oh, actually, I have a couple of those actually, and I was speaking to a fellow writer about it. I was like, about it. It's like, and people were saying how like publishers are too scared to publish vampire novels these days because of Twilight. Thank you for that. But when I saw this came out, I said to her, I wanted to say to her, I was like, oh, I think vampire novels are making a comeback because she really liked the idea of one of the novels I had in mind. I haven't spoken to her in a while. I need to speak to her again. I forget if I could remember her. I would shout her out for you guys, but if when I remember the name, I will shout her out because you guys need to follow her because she's super sweet. But yeah, that's my little mini book haul. I'll leave these over here for now. I was like, oh, New Orleans. Then you said vampires. I was like, oh, okay, okay, no. Oh, you don't like vampires? I mean, I have a weird fast. I wouldn't say I love vampires, but I find them like the characters intriguing. I like toying with them. One of my favorite type of vampire characters is I don't know how to pronounce the words. I pronounced it Daphne, but I think it's either Dompier. No, that's not even it. But it's the word that describes a half human and a half vampire. I love like the whole thing of like a half human, half vampire, and how they're don't resist their beastly, darkly side and learn to accept their human side. I just love that type of thing. It's probably why I love one of the reasons why I love Alucard from like Castlevania or Helsing, because those two versions of Alucard are very similar, have very similar arcs in terms of those things. Alright, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put these back so that we can get started on the next sprint. Alright, we got those out of the way. Oh shoot, someone left. Let's go ahead and start another sprint, shall we? We've been rambling for far too long. We gotta get some work done. Alright, let me get this banner up. Actually, during this sprint, I think I'm gonna go get it. Yep. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. didn't have my mic down. So the time is up. How did everyone do? I got up to get a drink and then got a few slices of French bread just to snack on. And then, yeah, continued outlining this scene. About, excuse me, that was rude. I'm about to transfer into another scene. And I think I wasn't gonna add this until like later, but I think I'm gonna add it now because it makes more sense. And that is a little flashback sequence. There've been a couple of flashback sequences in the novel. A couple of them have been in dreams. One has not. And these flashbacks all relate to one of my main characters, Cadence. And this will, I think, will be the uh, final one for her. And then Storm will get a couple of one. I kind of have a soft spot for flashback sequences. I know some people consider them cheap, but don't be too scared to write them, especially if they're kind of necessary. I like them better than sometimes characters explaining what happened. Sometimes it's necessary to have characters explain what happened, and other times it's just like, nah. So yeah, this will be the last flashback for Cadence. So what did everyone else do? Alright, I think StreamYard's just being a little baby right now. What time is it? I lost track of time ever since we did this stream. Okay, it's only 10... Wait, no, that clock's not correct. Let me grab my phone. Because that clock on my computer is not correct. Shoot, maybe it is. I don't know. Ow, why is my phone hot? Actually, I know why it is. Come on, turn on, dang it. I need a new phone, guys. Seriously, this one's starting to act slow. Come on. Here we go. It is 10... Let me just turn this on. Maybe that'll help it. Turn on. Oh my gosh. This is what happens. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Now you decide to work. Oh, actually, I know why it's not working. Because if I turn this off if I'm on certain apps, it tends to be laggy. That's how old this phone is. Plus, it also hasn't been updated since I lost service for this phone. I haven't gotten a new service since. Because I'm on a family service. For now, at least. I still have not gotten a job, by the way. But, someone who I'm acquainted with is sending me resources to, like, I forget what they're called. There's, like, something shops where you go job hunting and whatnot. I forget what those are called. But, yeah, she's gonna send me some resources to help me find jobs. I didn't end up finding one like I wanted to this month, but I tried. I still have not gotten a call back from that one place I applied to. I've mentioned this in the streams before that I applied to a place where a friend of mine works and have not gotten a call back from them yet. But oh well. I'll try some other places. And but once I get a job, I'm gonna pay my own phone bill, 'cause it's about time I did. And I really want to, because I don't like burdening other people with doing the things I should be doing. Especially if I'm willing to pay for a certain price. Yeah, it's 10:58, so yeah, it's almost. Where is it? I haven't said it. Almost 11. Yes, it's almost 11. See, it's like an hour and 8 minutes now. I think at like an hour and 15, we'll move on to the next one. Ugh. Okay, my brain. I think after the hour and 15 one, this next front will be the last one, cause I've been sitting all day in this chair, or all afternoon basically in this chair, because of, like I said, I was drawing earlier, my drawing, and I just need to like move around and whatnot. Plus, there's a web comic I'm reading that I really want to finish, because I read parts of it, but I didn't read it in order, and the author is rechanging it because her art style has improved, and she's gonna delete the old one. I want to read the old stuff before she replaces it with the new stuff, because I don't know what's gonna be deleted and what's gonna be kept. I'll actually show you which one I'm reading. It's actually really good. It's on Webtoon if you like webcomics. Like me, you'll like it. Okay, it went off it, darn it. Let me, come on. Come on. There you are. Okay, let's shoot. I gotta show it. Here we go. No, that's not what I wanted to show. Here it is. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it because it is a screen. And the screen likes to glare. But it's called Kruger and Faust, and it's a urban fantasy romance comedy, as it says. And it's basically about this woman, Alice Kruger, and she, after getting literally hit by a pot, she gains this. Sounds silly, I know, but she, she gets hit with a pot and basically gains this ability to see creatures from a place called the Otherworld, and she finds out that one of these creatures has been living in her apartment, and his name is Faust, and they become friends. And well, I'll just read the plot summary to you. It says, after suffering a head injury, Alice Kruger gains the ability to see supernatural creatures. She finds an unlikely friend in Faust, a monster who has been living in her coat closet. After their bond grows stronger, Alice's new ability puts her on the radar of a shady secret organization, and Faust finds himself haunted by a mysterious and terrifying demon with a connection to his troubled past. So, if you're interested in reading that, this is it. Go to the app Webtoon. It's free. Create a free account so that you can like save it and read it. And the new episodes are gonna be out very soon. Literally tomorrow is when the old ones are gonna be deleted. And I've been screenshotting the old ones like crazy. And the new ones will be coming out. In like, when is it? Let me just read the return date. Actually, since while I'm here, February 24th. That's when they're coming back. This is what the two look like. They're so cute. This God, this camera's not doing this great justice. You guys can't see the beautiful artwork that is this. Eh. Dude, I snooze. It's 1 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Gonna make coffee. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh. A few weeks ago, I was on Ambercraft's watching her stream, and it lasted till like 3 a.m. and I stayed up till then to do work because I had to do work. I had to get this out, whatever part I was working on at the time of the outline to get it done. I was just like, oh my gosh. I was tired of the explorer. I'm like, God. And I remember one point in the stream, I was like, God, just end this stream already. I need to get some sleep. But I don't want to leave. I gotta get this done. Yeah, so if you guys want to check this webcomic out, it's one of the best ones, I think. One of the best webcomics on the site. I'm actually planning on making a video of like my favorite webcomics, whether it be like the originals or like on Canvas. There's like two types because it all just depends on if you're partnered with a webtoon. The originals are where our authors are partnered, and Canva is where you're not. Although you still make money on when you're with Canva, it's just not an original. Or, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Um, if you're thinking about making a webcomic on here, um, if it's like really mature, look elsewhere because I found out that they were owned by Google, which is bad decision. I don't know how Google is. It's sensitive with certain things, especially mature topics. Actually, no, they're just hypocritical. They'll allow you to post violence, but they won't let you post graphic sexual content on like the sites that they own. It's stupid. It's honestly such a bad idea that they do that, but I don't know. I feel like Webtoon needs to like leave Google and just find a way to make their own money because they can do that. They don't need to be aligned with Google to freaking make money. They can just like get advertisers for themselves. But if you guys want to look for a place to post webcomics other than like getting them like making your own site and posting them there, because I've seen some people do that, or well, just one person. You could do that. You can find other sites that allow that. The one that I know the most is called Tepes. I don't remember the name, but they allow you to post mature content, whether it be of the violent nature or the sexual nature. The only thing with the sexual content that you can't post is that really graphic pictures of like a male's body parts and a butthole, and that's it. That's really it. Those are the two things. Other than that, and post the other stuff. Webcomics are kind of hard for me. I understand. I enjoy webcomics just because it's like reading it's just like any other comic book. It's like reading a manga. And it's so cool to see all these like stories from other people, you know? That's like outside of the norm or something. I hope that made sense. Alright, I'm gonna set this aside. Wait, we are way past freaking the 15-minute mark. So I'm gonna wait until like 20 to do the last sprint, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna finish this. Hopefully I can get to where I want. I can finish all of it. I mean, I don't have that much left to get through. I just gotta read through it quickly. I've got. So here's what I was saying earlier. So these are all the ones that I've read, the chapters that I've read, and then see this in between. I skipped because I really wanted to see these scenes, and I missed out on some contextual scenes. But oh well. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 more to go, so I'm good. Hopefully I can get through them quickly. Because I like to take my time reading. Because I want to, soak everything in. I need to tilt this up a little bit. Because the light just makes me look a little meh. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, that's a little better. I had one of my lamps pointing down at the desk earlier, and it was so bright, and I keep it, uh, shoot. It was so bright that I couldn't see my face. It was like, just like glowing, so I had to move it. But I'll have to move back so I can see my desk later. Okay, well. Oh, I think I'm asleep instead of coffee. I have some stuff tomorrow. I can't play the night owl. That's fine. Well, good night, Dal. Thank you for joining us. It was nice having you here. Alright, we are almost ready to begin the next sprint, guys. Or the final sprint, I should say. Like I said, this stream started late because of my freaking setbacks. And just tech wanting to be a total bee. I swear. It was. If there's one thing that pisses me off in the world is tech that doesn't work. Alright, let's go ahead and set this up for the final sprint, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, shoot. I gotta rewind the timer. Move my phone somewhere. I'm gonna move it down here. It's like a little stool thing. Alright. You guys ready? Let's start this in 3, 2, 1, go. And the time is finally up. How did y'all do? I finished the flashback scene perfectly in time, which is great. This chapter's gonna be really long. The chapter 8 was long enough, but this one's probably gonna be the longest chapter. I might cut it down or split it, but probably won't. We'll see. I might split it down if like people who read it say it needs to be split or shortened. I don't know. Alright, let me go ahead and put scene 5. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So that'll be it. That's all the work I think I'm gonna do today. In terms of like for the stream, um, my I'll get finishing this outline after I've read my webcomic and finish this chapter. Then, um, you know what? I think I might just end up splitting it. We'll see. Cause I don't want it to be too long, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what works. See what's going on in the some things while I wait for like freaking StreamYard to like load my comments. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's too late for that now. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Alright, let's go. Some of y'all awfully quiet. Is everything okay on your end? Or is it just StreamYard that's messing with me? Go ahead and bring this up. What episode was I on? Sorry, this one. Just checking to make sure I got. Yeah, okay, we got that one. We got that one. Oh shoot! No, don't do that. All right, there we go. But yeah, okay. I think let's go ahead and wrap this up since I think this is now is a pretty good time to end it since yeah everything's done and whatnot. So thank you to everyone who joined the stream. And if you're new here and don't know who I am Tia Rag Girl. I also go under the pen name Margaret Dutch. I'm a multi-genre author and artist with no published work yet, but I'm working my way there. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you like my content, why not subscribe to my channel? It's a gonna be an interesting time, to say the least. I stream every Thursday at 7 p.m., but due to some technical difficulties, I pushed this one to like 9:50 something. So yeah, that's the thing. I normally don't do that. And also, my streaming schedule may be changing in the near future because I will not be streaming at all for like the first or at all in March because I'm getting this room remodeled. And
and all we're gonna do is just repaint the walls, put new flooring and some new furniture and whatnot, and that'll be it. And some other stuff as well, but that's for another time. So I don't have my links in the description of the stream right now, but my links are in my um YouTube profile. So, and I'll install the little links later. But anyways, thank you guys for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.